Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and to my new viewers and subscribers. My name is Ashley O and this is Life After Weight Loss Surgery. Now I know that I've received some messages and some comments regarding my living arrangement. So I decided why not share with you where I live and what my apartment looks like. So today's video is going to be all about my apartment here in Ulsan, South Korea. So let's get into this video. Okay guys, so before I give you the grand old tour, I kind of just want to give you some background information on the whole the process of renting an apartment here in Korea. Now, there are two different payment options, rental options when you want to get a place here. The first one is the wholesale, which is the most common one, especially for people that are single, especially for foreigners here in Korea. And with that, you pay a deposit, which is called key money. And the deposit can range from what I've seen, from $1,000 to $10,000. And I'm going to give you all the numbers in dollars because it just works out easier that way. And when you pay that deposit, your monthly rent can range anywhere from $200 to $800 based on what I've seen. Now it could be different for other people, but here, from what I've seen in Ulsan, those are the ranges that I've looked at. And the interesting thing about that is with the wholesale, when you pay your key money, you get the deposit back at the end of your contract, when the contract is up. You get it that same day. The landlord will deposit the money into your Korean bank account and you're good to go. And typically what I like about the wholesale is that you can kind of negotiate. So for example, if you want a lower monthly rent, like if you want your rent to be a lot lower, then you can pay a higher deposit. Or if you can't afford the deposit, you can kind of negotiate where you can ask to see if they can lower the deposit amount but give you you pay a higher monthly rent. So I thought that was pretty interesting. With my apartment, the key money here ranges from $3,000 to $5,000, and the monthly rent is usually around $450 to maybe roughly about $700 a month. So that's what I'm roughly paying. That's what I pay for the deposit and the range of my rent. The process of getting an apartment here all happened in one day. It was very quick. When I connected with the realtor through the rental app, Dabang, she showed me all these different properties. And when she finally showed me my officetel, I absolutely loved it. And when I expressed that to her and told her, she immediately called the landlord, and the landlord told me that I needed to go ahead and pay half of the first month's rent because I wasn't moving in until the beginning of September. And this was roughly around towards the end of August when I was, looking for apartments because my contract with Epic was ending and I was starting a new contract that next month with a private academy. So I paid, I immediately transferred the first half of the first month's rent, and the realtor was there. She saw me do it, and we had to come back to the apartment to meet the landlord and to sign the contract. Like, the contract was already ready, which I was really shocked. Like I said, it was very quick, and I just couldn't believe it was all happening so fast. They asked me, what date did I want to move in and when I want to move out, and they put all that into the contract. They told me that when I moved in, I needed to deposit the key money and also pay the remainder of the first month's rent. And I did all that. So it all worked out great. I'm really thankful to have this place. I absolutely love it. And you'll see why once I give you that good old tour. Now the other option, so you have the wholesale, which is what I'm under, and then you have the jeonse, which the jeonse is really for families, quite honestly, and this is where you pay everything up front. And when I say everything, all of it. So the deposit that you would need to pay is substantial. But you typically, typically Korean people or foreigners end up getting a loan from the bank in order to pay that. But with the Jeonse, you don't have a monthly rent because you're paying everything up front, basically. Which I find very interesting. But like I said, I'm with the Wolse. I paid my key money, I paid my deposit, and I will get that back at the end of my contract, which is the beginning of next year. But yeah, like that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to kind of give you guys some background information about that. Now an officetel, you're probably wondering like, what is an officetel? Now an officetel is basically an office and a hotel combined. And with officetels here in Korea, they're more sleek, they're more modern, they're more updated. And with my officetel, it's closer to downtown. So that's one of the many perks that I love about it. And it also has everything that I could possibly want in an apartment space. With an officetel, they can be used as both a business and a residence. So in my building, there are other small businesses here, but there's also people like me that use it as a residence as well, which I think is really cool. But enough of me talking. I'm sure that you're ready to see the apartment. But if you have any questions about any more questions or anything that you want some clarity on, just leave a comment and I'll Whew, guys, it's been a long day. But if you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you guys about that and clear up anything that you're not really sure about or uncertain about. But let's get into this tour, guys. So I'll see you soon. Bye. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now today you are going to get the tour of my apartment here in Ulsan, South Korea. I'm currently outside of my apartment building, so let's go inside and take a look. Come on. Okay, now as soon as you walk in, there is this huge yellow sign that basically says you have to wear your mask before you enter the apartment building. This is for all the tenants, and these are also for the delivery drivers, for anyone that comes in and out of the apartment building. Now here we have this keypad. We have a very specific code that we put to get into the apartment building, so I'm going to put that in so we can enter. Entrance. Okay, so here, as you walk in, we have all the mailboxes here in the apartment, in the apartment building. And once we go around the corner, we're going to be able to get onto the elevators and into my apartment building. So let's go. I wish I could catch an. Oh, it looks like we can take the secret elevator, as I would call it. Come on this way. Really? Yeah, we have a secret one. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Now this apartment building, the garage is downstairs and it has 6 levels that goes all the way down, which is kind of scary to me. I don't have a car, so I never have to use it. So let's go, come on. Now I live on the 11th floor, and that's where we're going. Now we're gonna cue the elevator music for you guys. Okay, mask is off. All right, so we're gonna walk straight to this door. And we're going to go around the corner to my apartment building. All right, looks like I have some packages here. I'll take that inside later. Now this is my apartment, the door. Here, this is where you press to kind of like the doorbell where they can you can actually see who it is, and I'll show you that device once we get inside. Now again, here's another keypad. Now typically in Korea, many of the apartments don't have just regular keys, so we have to put our code in. And we have the ability to change our code as often as we like. So I'm gonna put the code in so we can enter the apartment. Okay, I'm gonna enter the apartment. All right, so this area is the kind of like the entryway or the foyer. This is where you take off your shoes, and I put all of my shoes in here. These are where all my shoes are. Nothing special, you know, just a few heels and some sneakers and flats and stuff, and boots and things like that. So take off my shoes. Being here for a long time, I have mastered taking off shoes on one leg. All right, so I'm going to show you the bathroom. Now this is my bathroom, okay? It's small, but it's enough for me, and I like it. Mainly because we have the shower separation. Now my last apartment, when I first came here, it was just like an open bathroom area, meaning like there was no shower separation. So when you took a shower, everything got wet, and I hated it. So when I was searching for a new apartment, I made sure that it had the shower separation. Here we have the sink, and we just have, you know, like kind of like the medicine cabinet, just like some few things behind these mirrors. But yeah, this is my bathroom. Okay. And we are in my kitchen. Okay, again, small kitchen, but it's enough for me. I love it because I have a lot of counter space. And the best part is that my stove is an electric stove. My last stove was gas, and it took some time to kind of learn how to cook with gas, but I'm so happy to be back with electric. This is my refrigerator. The refrigerator is right up here. And down here at the bottom is my freezer. Now underneath the stove, we have my washer. Now I don't have a dryer. Typically in these Korean officetels, you don't have a dryer that's accompanied with a washer. So I don't even use this washing machine. Every 2 weeks I go to the laundromat just to do my laundry, which is totally fine for me. We have the oven here. Now, most of these Korean apartments do not come with an oven, so I have to actually buy one so I can, you know, bake things and, you know, use an oven for whatever I need to use it for. Yeah. Lots of storage space down here for my food and pots and everything. Okay, so look this way. This is my apartment, guys. This is it. You have my bed. You have the couch and the coffee table, the bar stools. So this is where I live. The best part about this apartment is the amazing view. Since living on the 11th floor, I have a very beautiful view that I can always just look out. I love it. I love to keep the blinds open, especially during the daytime, and just let all that nice, warm, natural light in. Now over here, we have the air conditioning. So I just turn this on. I do have floor heating, so it just different functions for the floor heating. And that does come in handy, especially during the winter time. Here, this is what regulates the floor heating and also my water. So I do love my hot showers, like scalding hot. And this device up here basically tells you who is knocking at your door. You have these buttons where you can let them in or not let them in. You decide. Another thing, when I moved into this apartment, the only thing that this apartment came with was the microwave. Everything else I had to buy and furnish myself. So I had to get a TV, I had to get a stand for the TV, couch, coffee table, rug, bar stools, all these different things. Now up there, I just typically call that the loft area. And usually you put your bed up there, but it's so low that I don't want to like crawl around up there. So I just put my clothes and other boxes and things like that just for storage. And if you look down here, you can see me. Okay, this is the view of my apartment. All right, but yeah, this is it. This is my officetel. I love it. I have no complaints. It's the perfect size for me. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any other questions, please just email me or comment below, and I will definitely get back to you. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you next week with another video. Bye.